There. I signed a tenancy at will agreement on behalf of the Cleveland Pools Trust week before last, which entitles us to the keys, as you say, of the door to the cottage and to the ladies' pool and to the toilets and hand basin. Now that is a real coup. If you could imagine coming here volunteering, weeding and whatever, you get dirty hands or you need the loo. So things have come a long way since 2004 when I started.
You've got the keys, but you still don't own the site.
We don't own the site, we don't yet even have a lease, we just have what is called a tenancy at will agreement, which for a peppercorn rent we are allowed to be on site. It gives us much more flexibility to do anything in that tenancy that is for the furtherance of our project. We're not allowed to sleep here, and they're obviously still scared of squatters, but we are allowed to have events without having to go to the council every time to ask for a licence.
And speaking of events, this weekend, Friday and Saturday
and Sunday, is the National Heritage Open Days events, where all over the country places are open to the public for free to see places that are normally either locked up, they're not allowed in, or that they would otherwise have to pay to go in.
What time will the gates be open? When can people
2 o'clock
come?
Until 5 o'clock. There'll be people here on Friday, Saturday and Sunday, 13th, 14th, 15th of September 2013.
And a good opportunity maybe for your neighbours to come and have a look and have a chat with you.
Yep, we have started. One of our volunteers has done a survey of the whole of the Bathwick estate, door knocking and putting flyers through and whatever. Not so much about the Heritage Open Days, but I mean to say if you've got concerns, for example, do let us know and we'll try and include them in the consultation. We've got the direct neighbours at Fir Tree Cottage coming tomorrow evening. They've accepted an invitation to come. We've also got Don Foster coming tomorrow at 4 o'clock. Hopefully Sharon Davis will also come tomorrow. So we've got a cluster of local councillors and people like Lorraine Brinkhurst, have been invited to come.
Now, you've had your corporate launch. You're hoping to have a community launch as well later in the year. How optimistic are you at the moment? I mean, how positive can you be? Because there's no lottery money, the council haven't given you the place yet. I mean, how hopeful can you be that you still can save this Lido?
Well, only buying, one can get down about it. The business launch hasn't gone as productively as we had hoped, but we have had pledges and you hope that other people have perhaps gone away to think about it and maybe come on board later on. I mean, I think it's difficult. I mean, if I had £25,000 to give away, would I give it to this project? There are other probably more instantly deserving. But if we can just keep plodding on like we've been doing, very slowly working with the council, because the actual officers that we're dealing with now are very supportive. We've now got to convince the councillors to include us in their budgeting for. We've said we don't need the money now, but we do need it for 2014-15 for the 200th anniversary, 2015-2016. If they could pledge that it was in the budget, that might convince HLF that we were a going concern.